Welcome, everyone, to today's epic retelling of one of the most legendary battles in Chinese history. This is the story of Zhao Zilong, also known as Zhao Yun, a name that has become synonymous with bravery, loyalty, and heroism. Today, we dive into the tale of how this single warrior, against all odds, saved his lord's family in the midst of chaos and despair at the Battle of Changban. The year was 208 AD, during the twilight years of the Eastern Han dynasty. China was fractured, with warlords vying for control. Among them was the powerful and ambitious Cao Cao, who commanded a massive army, said to number in the hundreds of thousands. Opposing him was the virtuous but beleaguered warlord Liu Bei, who, though noble, was significantly outnumbered and outmatched. As Cao Cao's forces bore down on him, Liu Bei had no choice but to flee. In the chaos, his forces scattered, and his family, including his young son Liu Shan, barely an infant, and his wife Lady Gan, were left behind. The situation was desperate. Liu Bei's heart was heavy with the knowledge that his beloved family might fall into the hands of the enemy. But among Liu Bei's followers was Zhao Zilong, a general renowned for his martial prowess, but even more so for his unwavering loyalty. When he realized that Liu Bei's family had been left behind, Zhao Zilong made a decision that would immortalize him in the annals of history. Alone, he turned his horse around and rode straight back into the enemy lines. His mission? To save the young Lord Liu Shan and Lady Gan, no matter the cost. With only his spear and unyielding resolve, Zhao Zilong plunged into the heart of the enemy forces. The battlefield was a sea of chaos, with Cao Cao's soldiers everywhere. Yet, Zhao Zilong fought like a man possessed, cutting down anyone who dared to stand in his way. It is said that in this battle, Zhao Zilong fought through tens of thousands of enemy troops, defeating over 50 enemy officers and countless soldiers. He searched desperately, moving from place to place amidst the carnage. His white horse, now stained with blood, became a symbol of his relentless determination. Finally, Zhao Zilong found Lady Gan, who had hidden the infant Liu Shan in her clothes to protect him. In order not to drag Zhao Zilong, Lady Gan chose to commit suicide. The relief was momentary. He knew they were still deep in enemy territory, with no allies in sight. With the infant Liu Shan secured inside his armor, Zhao Zilong steeled himself for the next part of his mission, escaping the enemy lines. Once again, he charged through the battlefield, this time with even greater ferocity. Soldiers fell before him as he fought his way out, his spear whirling like a deadly wind. But Zhao Zilong's struggle was far from over. At one point, his spear broke under the relentless onslaught of enemy forces. Undeterred, he picked up a sword from a fallen enemy and continued to fight. This sword is called Qinggang sword. It can cut through all metals. Zhao Zilong used this sword to directly penetrate the enemy's armor and cut off the enemy's weapons. Even Cao Cao himself, watching from a distance, was awestruck by Zhao Zilong's unmatched bravery. He reportedly ordered his soldiers to try and capture Zhao Zilong alive, impressed by his valor. But Zhao Zilong was unstoppable. His only thought was of his duty to his lord and the innocent child in his care. After what seemed like an eternity of relentless fighting, Zhao Zilong finally broke through the enemy lines. Exhausted but triumphant, he returned to Liu Bei's camp, where he presented the unharmed Liu Shan to his overjoyed father. Overcome with emotion, Liu Bei cradled his son and reportedly wept, saying, "For the sake of my son, you risked your life. How can I ever repay you?" Zhao Zilong's heroic actions at the Battle of Changban became legendary, not just for the sheer audacity of facing an entire army alone, but for the incredible loyalty and sense of duty he showed. His story has been told and retold for centuries, inspiring countless generations. The story of Zhao Zilong at Changban is more than just a tale of battle, it's a testament to the values of loyalty, courage, and selflessness. It's a story that reminds us of the power of dedication and the strength of the human spirit, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Thank you for joining me on this journey through one of history's most epic battles. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tales from ancient history and beyond. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and remember the name Zhao Zilong, the hero of Changban.